Welcome to City Beat TV. My name is Nicole Haywood, and we have a guest today. Her name is Arshenna Hines.
Thanks for having me. Thanks for having me. This is my first time here, first time in Springfield at the City Beat production studio. I am from Bloomfield, Connecticut, and been here all my life, pretty much. And I'm a singer, actress, writer, songwriter. I model part-time as well, and yes, I do a lot of different facets of entertainment.
Okay, that's great. So, and could you give us just a little brief description on the entertainment that you do?
I work with a lot of different companies. I work as a self-contractor as well, and I work with agencies. I get booked for commercials from advertising toothpaste to watches to I model, oh goodness, let me see. I started out doing fashion modeling. That's what really got me into the business. I used to love just putting on clothes because I went to school for cosmetology and fashion, so I always had like a knack for, a flair for fashion and so forth. So and then I started meeting people in the industry, and they assumed that I was modeling and put me on stage, went in there cold turkey, and been on it ever since.
How long have you been doing this?
Well, let me see. I've been working with entertainment for over 20 years. Yes, I always consider myself a late bloomer because I have friends that got their contracts when they were like 14 out of high school and everything, But I started out in my 20s. Yeah, so been doing it for a long time.
Wow. So what do you like most about the business?
What I like about entertainment, it allows me to be free. It allows me to use a lot of my talents in different ways. I love creating. I love just exploring different things. So as an actress, you get to just be different characters. So, and also, like I said, it's nice to get pampered and get your hair and makeup done for free. I was always on the other side before because, like I said, I was a cosmetology for a long time, and so I was always behind the scenes and helping everyone else, enhance everyone else's beauty. So it's nice to sometimes just sit in a chair, let them pamper me. So.
Oh wow, that is
Yeah.
awesome. I know you've done different commercials. What type of companies have you worked for?
Oh boy, my first exciting commercial that I did, I was so excited about. It was my first speaking role because I had been on TV before, but it's like a really big thing when you have your first line. And I did a Federal Bank commercial about maybe 15 years ago, and I was like, wow, that's me. So I was so excited to see that. Yeah, so I did bank commercials from that to I just did a national Dunkin' Donuts commercial. Baskin Robbins. I'm the Red Cross spokesperson. So it's a lot of different things. Yeah, it's not just one area, but I do remember I did start off doing bank. My first commercial was a bank commercial.
Oh, wow.
And then actually my first national commercial was I did couponbug.com. I was a coupon girl. So that one was that went
that was
national.
Fun, huh?
Yeah, it was cool. I remember being very nervous because that was my first national commercial. And I didn't really know at that time, how much exposure I was going to get. And I just thought because it was just a couple lines. I only had 2 lines. And then it hit me when I got phone calls from my relatives from down south. I said, when I would walk into stores, people were like, that's coupon girl. It's like so funny. So, so I was known for the coupon girl for a long time, yeah. And it aired a lot. It aired for almost a year in Connecticut. And so that was exciting.
Oh,
it was cool.
Sounds really exciting.
Yeah.
Sounds fun.
Yeah, it is. It really is.
Fun,
yeah.
outgoing, creative, and just being yourself.
Yeah,
right?
that's true. That's true. Yeah.
So,
a lot of hours.
Moving forward, where do you see yourself being in the entertainment industry?
Well, I've been doing this for a long time, and it's funny when people ask me that. I'm very happy right now because I'm at a place where I can do a little bit of everything. My schedule allows me to pursue singing more, so I'm doing singing. I'm balancing myself more. At first, I was working full time and doing this. Now I can do my writing and my singing and projects and theater. I see myself doing this full time. working in the film industry full time. Because like I said, I do a little bit of everything, but I want to just concentrate on just doing some film for first time as far as doing it full time,
Right.
and see what happens there. I have a few
Okay.
projects right now that's in the making. So
Trying to get in some movies.
yeah. I did a lot of background work for movies,
Yes.
and a couple. I worked on a lot of different projects for movies behind the scenes. So I'm going to be heading in towards some other major features pretty soon.
That sounds great.
Yeah, that's the plan for 2016. Yeah.
Okay, you got a plan. Always have to have
Oh
a
yes,
plan,
have to
right?
have a plan. That's right.
Are you doing anything outside of acting or singing, as far as, I guess, outside the commercials? Because it sounds like you've done a lot of commercials
Yes.
and you want to get into the film
Yeah.
industry.
Yes, you see, in Connecticut, it's more, I call it more corporate, more industrial. I do a lot of industrial videos too that people don't even see. You know, I do videos. I go into, I go into the schools and I do videos for them, for books, different things too. So those are just industrial things. And then with the agents I work on, they book me for commercials. They book me for, I do fashion magazines.
Okay.
From different clothes to jewelry to nail polish. I advertised I did Colgate ad recently. So
Yes.
it's so many different facets. My first print job I got was, oh my goodness, it was in the 90s. It was Gerber print. And so from Gerber, opened up other things. So that was the hand model for Gerber. So, and so I try to tell the girls that, you know, they think it's all fashion, but modeling is, I mean, you can model your lips.
Exactly.
Body part modeling's a lot of money in that field too.
Really?
Yes,
That's
yeah.
good to
So I try
know.
to tell a lot of my friends, and I try to encourage a lot of my friends too, who, like, it was a time when you had to look a certain way, you had to be a certain size, and that doesn't exist anymore. You know,
You're right.
it's work out there for everyone. So I also want to let people know that too. So if you ever think that, you know, you ever thought about being a model or
Right.
entertainer, you know, just, hey, look at yourself in the mirror and tell yourself you love yourself. And that someone's going to love you just as much, you know. And the agencies out there, it's agency for everyone. From full figure to petite, tall, for
Believe
shorter
that.
women. Yeah, it is. And like I said, I know people who just, that's all they do all the time. They just model their legs. Leg model, yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah, model, exactly, yeah. Yeah, yes, model their legs, body
never
part model,
heard of
yeah.
this.
Like I said, that was my first print ad was Gerber. I was going in there because I wanted to do fashion shows,
Yes.
and my friends used to always tease me. I have long fingers, so
Beautiful
piano fingers, yeah. So
Nice, yes.
my brothers call me ET fingers. So and I still got my pay stub. I said, it's ET finger. Made a lot of money.
Too. Exactly.
It got me a lot of money. Yeah, it got me paid. So yeah, I did.
So
I
what did you do? Can you show us what you did?
Literally, I remember the commercial. It was commercial, and I was also print ad that went national. It was a magazine that went all over Boston area, and I was the mother. So basically, you just saw my hand in the magazine, and it was basically babies. So I had about 10 babies in the studio, and they just basically the whole day the shoot was just requiring me pulling their Pampers, because we were advertising Gerber diapers.
Wow.
But my hand was the hand that you use for that. So
Right.
so it was very challenging because the babies were getting so impatient. You know, they're on the set all day long. Mothers up there trying to feed them, and
Oh my gosh.
it was interesting. Yeah, so that was.
I love it that there's
Yeah.
so many other
It's-
outlets, not just walking down. Not just modeling,
Right.
walking down a runway,
Exactly.
or just doing a commercial. There's so many other outlets. I love that.
Hair models to hair model. You have beautiful hair too.
Oh,
Your
thank you.
skin is beautiful. So yeah,
Thank
makeup.
you.
So it's so many. It's so many. And like I said, even myself, when I got into the field, I just wanted to concentrate. At first, initially was modeling dresses, because I had worked for several different companies, bridal companies for a few years. I was fortunate enough to land a contract with a bridal company. So I was doing 20 or 30 shows a month right here in Connecticut. From David Bridals to Vera Wang to a lot of your big designer.
Right.
It was very exciting. It was, you put on the beautiful dresses and everything. But I tell you, if I had a choice, I would just do it. Print and commercials all day long. Modeling is very, very tiring. You work.
Yeah.
You're constantly changing, fast paced, It was a lot of work. It was fun, but it's a lot of work. People think you just putting on clothes, you just walk down a runway, and
Right.
no, you're back there running, changing,
Oh, my
tripping. You're sweating your nose. So, yeah.
No, and then someone's back there doing your face or whatever,
Five
right?
people pulling you, somebody pulling your arm, pulling your hair. Yeah,
Oh
so.
my goodness.
So yeah,
That's
I did that for about 10 years, and so as far as I was doing runway modeling, and also modeling on the side, doing print work too. But when I got my first print job, I got a taste of that, and I said, I want to do this. So I found an agent. I found a print modeling agent, and then been working ever since. So.
Wow.
Yeah.
So when you say print, like billboards, like in magazines, stuff
Yes,
like
magazines, your flyers. You know, for example, Macy's. So if you get a Macy's flyer coming in the mail, you know, you see a woman that's advertising. Yeah. So even anything that's printable, that's on paper, flyers, magazines, like you said, and some billboard. That's one thing I haven't done yet. I tell myself I want to do a billboard.
Yes,
I got to get a billboard. Yeah.
You have the face for a billboard, honey.
Thank you.
You definitely got to get on the billboard.
You too.
Really.
I have to do billboard. Yeah.
I'm going to be driving to Connecticut and say, oh,
that's her.
Arshenna, oh my goodness, she did it.
Yeah, I did everything. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool too. Yeah, I did everything but the billboard.
You suggest that, of course, that it could be an actor or actress. I know you're female. You know, you're saying you know, you talk to young ladies.
Yes.
But I'm pretty sure that whoever you talk to, like in the school setting, is it all females, or are there males in there too that may want to be actors?
Yes, I talk to males as well. Yes. I used to actually do a lot of instructing as well. I used to teach drama classes, and a lot of young, I had fifth graders all the way up to like adults, and a lot of time I spent a lot of my time just lecturing. You know, just sharing information. You know, and I learned. I made mistakes, and this is why I enjoy giving back. It's my way of letting people know that that I never say it's easy.
Right.
But if you dedicate yourself,
So I know that education first.
Education, definitely.
In the meantime, while they're getting their education, would they be able to sign, or an individual be able to sign on with an agency?
Yes.
Would that be the next step?
You can still, yes. Okay, now there's some agencies who they're exclusive agencies. They may want you to just dedicate yourself to the agency. Now, for example, I had a friend that was signed on to a modeling agency at age 14.
Okay.
Those contracts are very far few in between. Not to discourage anyone, but at that age, not too many people get those contracts. She was fortunate enough to get that. She had to actually leave school. She left school because the amount of work that she had coming to her was just overwhelming. It's like it was full time. And once they sign you to an exclusive contract, it means they're guaranteeing a certain amount of money that you will make for the company, which is a very good thing.
That is good.
No agency signs you on unless they believe that you can make money.
Okay.
So with some of the young girls that I also do have, I know some people that I actually worked with as well that was fortunate enough to get contracts with acting, film agencies. More so we call it modeling and talent. Same thing. Yeah, most modeling agencies are talent agencies too.
Okay.
They don't just book you for modeling jobs; they book you for acting jobs as well. So on-camera work. So a couple of young girls who was fortunate enough to get signed on. They had to get pulled out of school, and and some of them got tutors too. Some of the projects are the big projects. You really can't be in a normal school setting, so they get tutoring. So they have tutoring that comes on the set. One girl worked for Nicole, and I worked with her on a couple of projects. She's a beautiful girl, very talented, And her mother, her mother was a lawyer, and she told me, she says, I have to find an assistant because I can't keep the workload. It's funny because she actually wanted me to be the manager for a job. I said, I'm getting away from it. I just finished managing my nephew. But I'm just letting people know that's how much work. Sometimes it happens so fast. It happens so fast that you need to dedicate to it full time. It goes for young people too. But again, definitely stay in school. And again, if you are fortunate enough to get a contract like that, they will make provisions for you.
Okay.
It's the law. It's the law that they have to provide tutor for you on the set if you work on film projects.
That's good information too.
And you can still start off doing it part time.
Right.
But you can do the work and do part time. Depends on how far you want to go.
There's something behind the scenes that I didn't know about that you just explained today. So
that's good. I'm glad you.
Awesome. I'm excited for you. I'm excited for everyone that takes this information and does something with it, hopefully.
It's easy to find me. If anyone ever wanted to send any inquiries out, my name is kind of long, but it's Arshenna Hines. I'm going to spell it out for you, too. If you put my name in Google, you'll find me everywhere, but it's Arshenna Hines, Arshenna, Hines, Hines. You can look me up on Facebook, my fan page. I'm also on SoundCloud, Arshenna Hines. Instagram, Arshenna Hines. Yeah, what else is out there? Twitter. I said Twitter, yeah.
Twitter.
So yeah, and just look out for my latest video, Hero.